All right, so now let's break down actual money, the money terms. All of this is hypothetical. These numbers up here, this is out of the Ardmore, Oklahoma. Assuming that you're on the Dollar General account or any dollar account, they're going to pay you 40 cents a mile. The Ardmore, Oklahoma is going to pay you $60 a trailer, $22.50 a stop. So what does that mean? If I have a Dollar General trailer like that one trailer, regardless of how many pieces it has on it, it's going to have $60 to unload it. Now, let's say that Dollar General trailer has 3 stores on it. Do $22.50 times 3. So you get whatever miles you ran, plus the $60 for the total trailer, plus the $22.50 per store. So, looking at this example, you was home on Sunday, you came out, you got your load on Monday. Let's say it was 500-mile run. Let's say that 500-mile run had 2 stores. And we'll break these down. I'll give you the numbers for it. And this is hypothetical. All of this is hypothetical. The total mile right here is 2,000 for the week. So you ran 500 miles, you ran 700 miles, 600 miles, and 200 miles. So you break that down, and these numbers right here are how many stores. So that 500 mile had 2 stores on it. So 500 times the 40 cents a mile brings you to $200, plus the $60 a trailer, 2 stores, 2 times $22.50 brings you to $45, $305, so forth and so on. 700 miles times 40 cents a mile is $280, plus the $60 a trailer. You have 4 stores, so you do 4 times the $22.50 brings you to $90, $430, so forth and so on. 600 miles, 3 stops. You see the breakdown. $367.50, and then Saturday, if you have the time it permits, you got a short run, 200 miles, 2 stores, $185, which will bring that to a grand total of $1,287.50. Now, everybody's like, whoa, that's good. Uncle Sam got to get his. I always just minus 25% because you got taxes, and if you opt to have insurance, which I do have, I'm paying about $123 a week in insurance. So I just did minus 25%. 25% is hypothetical, so it's not going to bring you to the actual 25%. So it's all based off of how your taxes are set up, how many deductions and all of that. You'll know that. And if you opt to have insurance, if you have your taxes where you're not getting a lot taken out and you don't have insurance, then your number is going to be close to this. But I just did 25% as a hypothetical, which brings you to $965.62 bring home. A lot of people will tell you, oh man, I'm making $1,287. I always ask, what's your bring home? What are you bringing home? Now this is hypothetical, them 2,000 miles. Now, you may get out here, you may run Monday with, all right, we back. If I can get it to stay. You may run Monday. Of course, it ain't gonna want to stay. Why you acting up on it? Anyway, you run Monday. Then 500 miles. You run Wednesday. You run Friday. And let's say they tell you we ain't got no freight for you on Saturday. So scratch that. So them 200 miles just went to 1,800. So forget about that extra $60 and that extra $45. So minus 100 and what was that? 100 and whatever dollars off of your total. So it's all about the miles you run and how many stores. Now, I did go on a run that was 1,600 miles, 3 stores. So 1,600 miles is great. You get the $22.50, but you only get that $60 one time. Versus if you did 5, 5, and 6, that'll be 1,600 miles. But you're getting the $60 each time of the trailer. So it's all a breakdown, but that's the breakdown in the pay. I was on the SWAT account originally, and we were told, no matter what, as long as you're available, you're gonna get $1,000. I'm not on the SWAT account anymore, so y'all do the math. I didn't get the $1,000. But that's the breakdown in pay. Hopefully this helped, or this will help to give you the breakdown on pay and understanding and how it works. So knowing that information, you need to look at yourself and say, how much money do I need bring home, and that'll determine how many miles I need to run to make it beneficial for me to stay or even think about coming. And that's what you need to break down. When you talk to recruiters, they'll tell you this number here. That's fine and dandy, but you need to know this number, because that's what you're gonna see on your check. That's what it's just gonna take to take care of your family, and that's what you need to know. For an example, if it only takes $700 a week for my family to eat and for me to pay my bills and be comfortable and still have some money aside and to save, that's fine. But if it takes me $1,100 a week for my family, and everybody living expenses is different, everybody living situation is different, so I may say $700 a week is good for me. You may say I need $1,100. So looking at this breakdown, if you need $1,100 and you're going to end up with $965, you're going to be short $35. Now, is that a deal breaker? That's up to you, because that $965 is based off of these 2,000 miles running and based off of insurance and taxes. So everybody, when you're talking to anybody, and when you ask them, how's the pay, it may be great for me, it may not be great. It's based off of what I need on a weekly basis for my household to run. Some companies, different companies offer different things, and I explain this. Certain companies, it's like a relationship. You may have been with a woman and you may have thought she was crazy, and then the next man get with her and she's the best thing since sliced bread. They get married, they live happily ever after. Sometimes certain things don't work for you. Doesn't mean that the company is bad or that woman was bad. It was just y'all didn't work. So that's my advice. That's the breakdown in pay. Hopefully this helps. Poach out.